Okay, you guys. So now that I've seen the video, I really don't know what to say. I have some, well, I guess there's really nothing positive about this whole thing that's going on here, but it's like some pros and cons to like how he's acting. And the reason I'll say that these are pros because he possibly is not really on drugs and possibly did not OD. Um, because it looks to me like he's acting a little bit and he's like forcing the gayness with the yes, honey, chow, work, is ah. And it's just like, us in the ballroom scene, we already kind of know how Lil Nas X acts. Like, he is not really like one of the girls. Okay, like, he really, you know, is not really attuned to like voguing and giving that whole fierceness thing, regardless of how he come off in his videos and his music. Like, he's really not one of the girls in the scene, and or not in like the gay culture, well, the gay underground culture, I would say. No shade, no tea. Although he is walking in the video with his boots on the ground, bitch, and his tidy whities, it's sort of like the generic it's sort of like the generic type of gay. It's sort of like the individuals who are acting gay because it's cool right now, because it's like a fad, you know, because Beyonce got her cowboy hat and her boots and her fan, bitch, and like, everybody's gay, it's so fun, you know, it gives like that type of tea. Like, although I will admit it does give the crackheads on the streets of New York at 3 in the morning it do seem kind of forced. So, I know I might get some backlash from this video, but, you know, that's what we're here for. Period. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna let you guys get into these clips, and you make the decision for yourselves. Lil Nas X in the middle of the streets of LA, possible OD in nothing but tidy whities, and Beyonce concert, white boots. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure.
Tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Go ahead, babe. No, 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 no. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. La, la, la. Yes, I am serving you at that party tonight. Oh, yes. Yes. Pow. Yes. Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Boom, cat towel. Pow.
Now, see, you guys, if that whole na 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 na, if we find out that he's about to be releasing a new single or an album, bitch, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, period. Because I thought Lil Nas X was on the road to Christianity. Who gave him the drugs? His pastor? His handler? The record execs? Who? What? Girl, what? How'd he get his hands on these drugs, bitch? I thought he was in the arms of the Lord. What's going on here? Somebody please. I'm really not understanding where the bodyguards? Where's the security? How did this man undress himself and be able to walk naked on the streets without this being a stunt? I don't know. I'm ready to hear what you guys think about this. I'm definitely ready to see and engage with your comments. And I know on this channel, a lot of you might not even care, but it is the tea right now.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Go ahead, babe.
TMZ, somehow, they get the news quicker than a regular news station on local cable. But anyway, Lil Nas X roams LA streets in tidy whities. Possible OD, hospitalized. This report, August 21st, 2025 at 9:55 a.m. Lil Nas X hospitalized after a bizarre scene in LA. It is reported that the Old Town rapper Lil Nas X was nearly naked floating aimlessly down Ventura Boulevard at 4 a.m. It was reported that some people drove past him, recording him. It was stated that Lil Nas X pointed back at people, muttering something under his breath, also mentioning something about being headed to a party. Afterwards, placing an orange traffic cone on his head while walking Runway. Oh my God. Other sources reported in the Studio City area that they noticed it was actually Lil Nas X. People were calling out to him, trying to help, while others thought it was really weird, and some actually thought he was maybe recording content. Luckily, it was reported that several people in the area had reported to the LAPD and the local officers in the area that they saw a nude man walking in the middle of the road. We were told that officers responded to those calls and found him still walking in the middle of the road. After officers tried to approach Lil Nas X and engaged, it was reported that he charged them and they had to subdue him, placing him in handcuffs. It was also reported that the officers told paramedics it was a possible overdose, and Nas was transported to the hospital. Yikes. So, yeah, you guys, I'll just say I really don't know. At the end of the day, I really hope he is okay. I hope it has not gotten to the point where the drugs have just completely taken over. I know that this is a pattern amongst, superstars before our generation, throughout our generation. This is like a really big thing where people with fame, people with clout, people with money, people with the industry backing them, they sometimes get hooked on drugs and things don't go all that smooth. Okay, period. Like, sometimes their careers are destroyed based on some of those decisions, and that is just really sad. And also, too, on the conspiracy side, baby, we already know that some of these people are controlled, they are manipulated, and, it's all really a big act. So at the end of the day, like, I hope he's okay, but then again, too, I hope he's not playing us. You know what I'm saying? Because, we've known Lil Nas X for, doing some really, really controversial stuff back in the day and here recently to, promote albums, get his name out there, and just to be here for the shit. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the content. And I will see you guys in the next one, bitch. Our boots is on the ground, bitch. Boots on the ground. Where the fans that...
Ooh, I done been down bad in them trenches, had to ride with that stick. Ooh, who gave you pills? Who gave that dust? Pluto Central and lick.